My name is Formika Tripp. I'm an organizer for Alabama Rise for the Southeast region of Alabama, and I live in Auburn.
And hello, my name is Prestelaine Harris. I'm the organizing director for Rise, and I also cover the southern region that include Baldwin, Mobile, and Escambia counties, and I live here in Montgomery.
We have over 150 member groups and over 1,500 individual members. And we are, the things that we do, we believe that our members should be informed. So our advocacy work involves informing our members who are the ones that decide the priority issues that we work on. And we also believe that policies are best when they involve the people who are impacted by them. And also that the causes of poverty can be eradicated if we take care of the systemic issues that cause them and bring them forth.
First of all, we carry out our mission and the work that we do through three major functions: statewide organizing, advocacy, and policy analysis. And within the context of those three things, people can participate. That we don't necessarily say volunteers per se, but we want people to participate and be engaged. And on the statewide organizing side, one of the ways folks can engage is to host an event, be willing to say, hey, you can use my space to come share information. You could also encourage some of your other people in your sphere of influence to join and be a part of a Rise. People don't think sometimes that that's a volunteer effort or something that they can do to engage, but including other people as you're learning is key to this, spreading the word about this work. Required is that you be a human being with a voice. And that's what we need. And by voice, you can express it in writing. And if you're comfortable emailing or writing a note or making a phone call, just being engaged, just talking again to your neighbor or somebody, just sharing the word. So there's no set skill set, just being willing also to learn yourself. If you're not as familiar with an issue, to get to know that issue and share the information you learn. I like to think of our successes in two ways. So I'm going to share some of our policy wins and then share what I call some of our engagement wins, where we get people participating. On the policy side, just last year, during the 2023 legislative session, we saw, we have been working for years on trying to get the state sales tax off groceries. Where finally this past year, they took the first step. We saw, I hope many of you saw your grocery tax bill go down by 1%. So that was a success. It's a first step because we are still working to further reduce that grocery tax by taking off the remaining 3%. So that was a big win this past year. Another big win was we ended debt-based suspension of driver's licenses. People were often losing their driver's licenses because of really fees and fines. We're not talking about DUIs or things like that, but people who just simply could not afford to pay the fine. And we know that if you lose your license, then it's hard for you to get to work to make money. But that was a success.
A lot of the feedback, when you go into communities and people aren't well informed about issues, for instance, the grocery tax, a lot of people didn't even know that their grocery bill was reduced. So just being able to see the impact on people, when they're like, oh, wow, I see it. Every time I go to, one of the grocery stores, I see a difference in my bill, knowing that they didn't know that before, and it's actually helping them directly. That's really the best way as an organizer that I measure the success. The more people know. I'd like for Alabama Rise to be more visible across the state since we are statewide. I would like for people to know that we are here advocating for them. Whether we're moving silence a lot, but if they went on our website, they would see we're making a lot of noise, especially in our region. How I got connected to Alabama Rise was through Auburn University. So I want to make sure that other people are connected and they know to go to our website, whether they are well versed in this, policy talk or not. We just want to make sure that people are informed. So I hope to gather more members, more diverse groups, more member groups, more individual members, younger students, and just to make sure that we keep the work going.
Our website, alarise.org, and you can navigate our website and find out a lot of information there. But then simply call the office and we'll hook you into the area. Since we are statewide, we do have a couple of other organizers who cover the Northern Territory, so we can hook you in based on where you live.